thing is clear. Humans and dinosaurs were not meant to exist in the same world together. And that is the main problem for the old and the new generation of the franchise to try and figure out. And with that kind of a team, we are more than sure that everything is going to be alright at the end when everything is said and done. Only months away from being released, we are getting more and more photos and footage about one of the most anticipated movies in 2022, Jurassic World 3 Dominion. A trailer has finally been released in which we can see all the carnage that is about to come, and dinosaurs running rampant through human civilization is just the start. The movie even has an official release date, with the movie being set to release on the 10th of June 2022. The COVID-19 has struck the movie industry in a big way. However, it seems like this franchise did not struggle a lot, as it picked the perfect time to do all the filming and the development side of things. The only noticeable thing, which is also the biggest change regarding the movie, is that it got rescheduled exactly a year in the future, with the first release date given to us was for the movie to release on the 11th of June 2021. A year later, we are finally getting what we have been waiting for so long. We mentioned a new trailer dropping a few days ago. You should check it out so you can see for yourself all the things that are in store for us moving forward with the franchise. A movie that has been described as the best of the best, not because of the story that is about to unfold, which, put together with the CGI elements intertwined, is going to be an epic thing to see, but also because the movie is the big finale as well. The big conclusion to the franchise as it stands right now, with possible spin-offs coming our way. And the more interesting thing is that the movie is bringing everyone back together again, both from the first trilogy and this newer one. Thus, we are going to have a big reunion with the cast side of things is considered, as all of the main cast members from Steven Spielberg's original dino romp Jurassic Park. It was given that Chris Pratt, who plays Owen Grady, will be reprising his role together with Bryce Dallas Howard, joining him as the dino activist Claire Deering. The little girl that was rescued in the final act of Fallen Kingdom, Maisie Lockwood, will also be part of the movie with Isabella Sermon in the role. We will also be seeing more of Dr. Henry Wu, the original Jurassic Park geneticist, who, right now, is going to be a major player as the new trilogy comes to a conclusion, with actor B.D. Wong confirmed for the role way back in February 2020. We are getting a lot of newcomers who will surely bring a lot to the table. The new cast members include the likes of DeWanda Wise, Daikon Lockman, Mamoudou Athie, and Scott Hayes, with their roles yet to be revealed to the public. One of the most intriguing additions to the cast has to be the arrival of Campbell Scott, who will be playing the role of Lewis Dodson. You know, the rival businessman who paid rogue IT guy Dennis Nedry to steal embryos in a can of shaving foam from the original Jurassic Park trilogy. However, despite all of the newcomers and the mainstays, one, if not the most exciting thing about the Jurassic World 3 Dominion is the fact that the movie will mark the return of original Jurassic Park stars Sam Neill as paleontologist Dr. Alan Grant, Laura Dern as paleobotanist Dr. Ellie Sattler, and Jeff Goldblum as chaotician Dr. Ian Malcolm. Their arrival to the scene will surely have such a big impact on the franchise, as they are the ones who have walked with dinosaurs in the past of the franchise. However, this time around, the movie will bring all of them together, with them sharing the screen for the very first time. And the excitement regarding the upcoming movie, which is going to blow your mind to say the least, doesn't stop there, as there is a high chance that we might see the likes of another veteran of the franchise, Joe Mozello, as a dino-obsessed kid named Tim Murphy.
Here forever.
They find her, we're never gonna see her again. We gotta protect her, that's our job.
As for the story of the movie, it has been said that we should expect something different this time around when the narrative is considered, with the movie said to not follow the traditional screenplay structure with one main character in the center of it all, where everybody knows what happens next, but rather, the movie will focus on two sets of characters, the younger on one hand and the older generation of the characters on the other, with the movie exploring the dynamic between the two. When the time comes and the two groups are united to solve the problem they will be facing at the given time. One of the most mind-blowing things that we cannot even wrap our heads around is the fact that the movie at one point will be telling two parallel stories that are just driving closer and closer together, with us being able to understand everything and making us think as to what is going to be the way of the two meetings each other. How are the stories going to intersect? With them at one point, of course, doing just that. meeting when the time gets the toughest. One of the most interesting things that we got from Trevorrow is that the movie will not be shortchanging anybody, in a way that, despite not being there for the first two movies, Laura, Jeff, and Sam will have just as big of a part in the story as the likes of Chris, Bryce, and all of the other mainstays in the first two movies of the trilogy, with all the main characters of the movie being just as important to the contribution to the story. The trailer we have mentioned before has revealed a lot of the events. In short, all of the dinosaurs running wild and causing carnage on a larger scale, with clips of Chris Pratt being chased by velociraptors and him in another clip riding one. A confusing sequence of events, which will certainly become clearer when the movie eventually hits the big screens. The main thing about the movie is that it will all ask us the question, what if dinosaurs lived amongst us? Would we be safe? Trevorrow's exact words. And the short answer is, of course not. Which says a lot about where the movie will be headed and what we should expect from it. All of the mind-blowing things that the two groups will have to endure to preserve the world, but also the dinosaurs that have been unleashed upon the world.
It's okay, kids. This is just nature sometimes.
And while Jurassic World shared much of its theme park goes wrong structure with the original Jurassic Park, the second movie set the whole thing nicely and gave the franchise a very different place of attention. Oh, and we almost forgot, there will be a time jump, which hints that the dinosaurs were given time as they established their foothold in the USA, as hinted in Battle at Big Rock, a short film that takes place between the second and third upcoming movie of the franchise. It is available on YouTube, so you should obviously check it out before watching Jurassic World 3 Dominion. It has been said that Big Rock took place around a year after the events of Fallen Kingdom. In this time skip, it is likely that Owen and Claire will have formed a surrogate family with young Maisie Lockwood, with her decision to replicate an actual human surely having huge ramifications for the upcoming movie. Whatever the case may be, we will have to wait and see for ourselves when the time comes. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the franchise? Both the older trilogy and the newer one, which is soon to become one. What has been the most interesting thing about the Jurassic Park/World franchise? Who is your favorite character out of all? But also, what are you most excited about the big finale, the big conclusion of the series? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.